Alright, so today I have a new pizza oven from Bighorn. This one is a big 16-inch gas pizza oven. They reached out to me a couple of months ago asking me if I could do this or if I was interested, and I said yeah. It has been sitting in my cargo trailer for like a month and a half now, just because of all the rain that I'm getting. I live in the rainforest now, for anybody who doesn't follow much of my other channels and stuff. Pretty much, I am always fighting rain these days, especially this season. And I'm also still waiting for my house, and I'm living in an RV, so I'm pretty limited on space too. So it's really hard to get some of this stuff done. But I thought today that we're going to try and get this one done. This one's pretty heavy too. Oh, this one's a big boy. I'm also hoping it's not going to rain while I'm trying to work on this as well. Those clouds are rolling in again. It rained all night last night. Alright, so we got our 4 legs to attach. Now I gotta figure out where the heck I'm even gonna store this now that it's getting put together. I don't have a garage or anything. Oh. I think this one might be a rotatable one. I haven't looked at anything yet about it, so I'm learning about it right now. So this one does come with a nice pizza peel, or spatula, whatever you want to call it. That's a nice size one. I like the black color of this one too. Looks like this one actually has temperature control. So yeah, this one is a round pizza stone, and this rotates. I like this. Now, it looks like this is set up for thermometers, but I don't know if that is a separate purchase because I don't see anything here. So this one has a total of 29,000 BTUs. So this one has a main burner and a booster burner, and it says the main cooking burner alone is sufficient for standard cooking operation. The boost burner is designed for rapid or temporary heating. So if you want to get really hot for something, you got that boost burner for it. That's kind of cool. So it looks like that's actually set up for meat probes, and I don't think those were included, but you can get meat probes for it, and then you can do like steaks and stuff on here, or larger pieces of meat. So yeah, this looks pretty cool. Now, it just said that I needed D-size batteries in order to operate this, and they're going to go here. So I'm going to have to run to the store and get some D batteries because that's not a battery that I keep on hand. So we're going to have to hold off on this for a few hours. I'm going to have to go shopping, get some stuff, and then we'll come back and we'll do it. Alright, so we're hooked up to propane, and I also discovered that this needs batteries as well. This is for your thermometer and for the temperatures and everything. And I did not find a way to change it to Fahrenheit. It is stuck at Celsius, so I don't know if there is a way to change that. It just says Celsius on there. Anyway, let's go ahead and fire it up, and I'll show you how well it actually works. Is where we have our 2 burners. So we have our main burner, and then we have our booster burner. And then we have our button here, which is going to be the rotator, or this is going to be for the button for the pizza stone to rotate. So if I press that button, it will start rotating for us. So that's kind of cool. I like that feature. Now let's go ahead and turn on the propane, and I'll show you how well this actually lights up and everything. Alright, so let's go ahead and fire this up. There's high, so this actually gets pretty decent flame, and it goes around in a circle, or like a half moon circle there. And then we do have that booster. Let's see what that does. And that kind of just does a bigger fire, I guess, right behind it. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the booster one. But let's go ahead and let it warm up. The temperature thing is rising pretty quickly. I need to figure out if there is a way to change that to Fahrenheit. I don't know if there is. We can also do the rotation on the stone. That way it evenly heats up as well. And then we just want to let this sit for a few minutes to get nice and heated. Alright, so I don't have a kitchen to work in right now. I can't make really pizzas and stuff, so I ended up going to the store and getting a couple different ones that I could try in here. We're still letting it heat up, and we're going to give this a try. I have a thicker pizza. It's a thicker dough. I'm not sure how well that one's going to work. We'll see. That one's meant to go into an oven for a little while, and then I have one that's like a French bread style with some mozzarella and stuff. So we'll give this a try. Right now it's at 312 Celsius, The book says that you want to have it at about 450 to put it on the pizza stone where it doesn't stick and it cooks it faster. What I'll probably do once it's at the temperature I need here in a moment, I'll put that pizza on the stone and I'm going to turn it down because I don't want it to cook overly quick, because that one is a little bit thicker. So this is more of a test round for me right now. All right, so I already failed this assignment. The first pizza that I was going to do, it was originally frozen, and it was supposed to be baked from frozen, and it thawed, and it's soggy and soft and everything, sticking to everything. I can't get it in there, so a couple of the toppings flew in, started burning. That's not going to work. So we are going to go ahead and switch over to this other one. I'm just not going to be able to do them both on this round. So let's go ahead and see how this works in there though. So I did turn it down some, and it looks like it's actually cooking pretty quick. So we do have it on low right now. I do love how it has the rotating stone though. This one should cook pretty quickly. All right, that looks like it's getting pretty close to being done there. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the rotation. And that did a really good job really quick. Now I'm definitely bummed I didn't get the larger pizza done. I'm going to have to work on I'll definitely have to work on getting some more pizzas to test in this and to do some more demonstrations later. This is a really nice pizza oven though. I love the rotating stone on it. It cooks really, really fast. It's got that booster on there that you can use. And it's cold out here. It does say that you need to have like a minimum of 32 degrees of ambient temperature outside. Right now it's like 40. So it's just warm enough. And yeah, I'm going to say that I'm pretty impressed with this. I definitely wish that I could do the other one. Also, I did look into it a little further, and one of my big cons with this is that you cannot change it to Fahrenheit. I couldn't find a way. I also asked AI and everything. They couldn't find anything. So apparently this is Celsius only. It wasn't really meant for us Americans. Well, I attempted to cook this one anyway, and it was sticking, and I kind of just deformed it, and it burnt a couple spots, but overall it actually didn't turn out as bad as I thought it was going to. It's definitely not the prettiest pizza, but it did work. It did cook it pretty well considering how I mutilated it and bent it all up and folded it and everything else. So yeah, it is what it is on that. The other pizza definitely turned out really nice. I really liked how that one turned out. We already ate that. It didn't take very long for everybody to demolish it. This one will get eaten. This one is not as pretty, but it still tastes good. It still works. And I do like this pizza oven. I'm letting it cool off now. I definitely got to get that pizza stone all cleaned up because this got a mess all over it. And of course, cheese likes to melt and stick and everything else. I do have to fight the weather constantly around here, and I don't have like overhead cover and stuff to really work with besides like an umbrella, which that's not really going to be ideal either. But I will try and do an updated video with this here in the near future. I'll get some more pizzas. I'll get some better options that not like a frozen one like this. I won't be able to make any until I'm actually in my home, and I don't know how much longer that's going to take. But if you're looking for a really nice pizza oven, this one is a 16-inch rotating pizza stone. We got 2 burners. You got a regular main burner, plus you got that booster burner, which I didn't even use, didn't even need it. I think that would be a little overkill. You could probably use that if you want to like sear a steak in there or something. But you could cook other things in there like steaks and veggies and all that. It does cook really fast, so you do want to keep an eye on it. That one pizza only took like a minute. This one took a couple of minutes and it was pretty much done. You gotta let that pizza stone get nice and hot. But if you're looking for a really nice pizza oven, this is definitely the nicest one that I have used. The only issue is that it has to be used outdoors because it is propane. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.